Hey Ciara, what's the biggest ick you've ever had while dating someone?
You know, Christine, I'm the one who writes these questions, and I'm so reluctant to answer it because I know anything I say is going to make me look like a bad person. Oh. But this podcast is all about honesty and friendship and other positive adjectives. So I will say that the biggest ick I ever had while dating someone was seeing a picture of them dressed as a fairy.
I would love that.
After that, I was just like, I cannot look at you in the same way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking like full tutu wig. And this was a man that I was supposed to find, you know, like handsome and strong and attractive. And there he was with a little tutu.
But he was a child, right?
No.
Oh.
As a full grown adult.
Oh, okay. Then I do understand. I was just thinking a child as a fairy. That's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay,
a grown man dressed as a fairy is, you know, it just, for some people maybe, but it just didn't do it for me. And that was an ick. And after that, I never looked at him the same way.
Yeah.
But enough about me, Christine. What about you? What's the biggest ick you've ever had while dating someone?
Well, this is a very valid ick, I think.
Okay.
Because I didn't date this man. I was just talking to him on a dating app. Mm-hmm. And he told me that he lives by himself.
Ick.
Well, no. Excuse you. No. But that he lived by himself, but his mom still did his washing and his cooking.
Oh.
And I was like, and how does that work then?
Oh, no. Grown men be out here doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah. But I was like, how does that work? And what he told me was that she then came on a Monday and then cooked a whole big meal, and that he could eat for the rest of the week, kind of, or make multiple meals. And the washing she just took home, and she did it for him, and then brought it back at, I don't know, Wednesday or God knows.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I was like, excuse me, you? And he was kind of proud of it also.
Good. And you know that would have been your role the minute you
entered exactly. So I was out of there.
You were out of there. Well, you know, I'm learning Italian at the moment, Christine, and they actually have a word. Well, I suppose not for that thing, but they have a specific word for a mama's boy.
Oh, tell me.
It's mamone.
Mamone.
Do you have that in Dutch?
Een moederskindje.
Oh, that's just a mother's child.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We don't really have... No, I don't think we have a very specific word for it. Like, what was it? Mamone. It sounds pretty, actually.
Yeah.
Mamone.
But you don't want one in your life, I'm sure.
No, true. I was like, okay, bye.
Bye.
Have fun with your mama.
Well, hopefully we don't give anyone the ick today, because today we are talking all about feeling icky, saucy dreams, and working for your pals. It's season 1, episode 22 of Friends.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello and welcome to Friends of Friends, the ultimate Friends rewatch podcast. I'm Ciara Murphy.
And I'm Christine Schumacher, and we are back rewatching the entire Friends series.
Why? Well, number 1, because we promise it will never give you the ick.
Good.
And number 2, because we want to watch it with you.
So, each week, we'll be rewatching an episode of Friends, talking about it, sharing behind-the-scenes content, and discussing anything and everything about the show that shaped an entire generation.
So, before we get into it, Christine, if your week was an episode of Friends, what would it be called?
I am going to call it...
No.
No.
She has that look on her face.
No. I choked. I'm sorry. No, I'm going to call it something, but it hasn't happened yet.
Is that are we going to allow that?
Yes.
Okay. Take it away.
It includes you, so...
Oh, yay! I love it already.
No, I just really wanted to tell our listeners that we're going to, after this podcast, we're going to McDonald's.
Yay!
Because now they have the Friends characters in the adult Happy Meal, and I really want one, and Ciara also wants one, so we're gonna go to that.
For one, I'm just astounded that there's such a thing as an adult Happy Meal. This is a revelation in my life. I thought that once you turned 8, you were no longer allowed to have Happy Meals. So I'm happy about that in general. I'm happy to be spending more time with Christine. And we will also have 2 new Friends characters by the end of this evening.
Hopefully not the same one, but we'll see.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but I'm very much looking forward to finding out which characters we get and eating some
I love how
fries.
you didn't save that for the next podcast. You're like, no.
No, I want to tell it now. I'm looking forward to it. I want to tell it now.
Christy, this is going to be the shortest podcast we ever do because we are out the door on our way to Mackie D's right now.
Yes.
Next time we should record from McDonald's.
No, it would be way too noisy.
The beeping in the background.
Beep, 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 milkshake, McDonald's, blah, blah, I don't know. But what about you, Ciara? If your week was an episode of Friends, what would it be called?
Well, I'm afraid mine is one that has already happened. I hope that's
shame.
allowed. My one would be called the one with the tre gatti. And now I feel like, you know that friend who comes back from year abroad and all they do is be like, I had a delicious bruschetta.
You know, delicious croissant.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that, but I was indeed in Italy, hence my insufferable amount of Italian that I've already put into the first 5 minutes of this podcast.
I love it.
But for those who want to learn Italian with me, tre gatti means 3 cats.
Tre gatti.
Yeah,
okay.
I also said it wrong, so I apologize in advance, and also not in advance to any Italian speakers out there. But yes, this past week I spent the entire week surrounded by not 1, not 2, but 3 cats, which is my idea of heaven. So I was staying with my boyfriend's family in Italy, and yeah, the house was full, to say the least. Mm-hmm. We had baby Ludo. That's the smallest kitten.
Cute.
She's about 6 months old and she's very, very cute. She's also a terror.
Oh.
So I bought this lovely Venetian biscuit to bring back for my colleagues. It's in the shape of a horse. It's handmade, very beautiful. Yeah. And Ludo decided she would rather eat it.
Oh no.
So she got into the bag.
She ate a whole big part of it.
I don't know whether she actually ate any of it, but she definitely got her sticky little paws on it
of course.
Tore it apart. So yeah, I was very sad not to bring that back, but very happy to have spent the week in a beautiful place with beautiful food and beautiful Ludo.
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
It was.
Did you have good weather?
Spectacular.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Better than here in the Netherlands?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah.
Shame. Blue skies. They have blue skies over there, Christine. Imagine that.
Yeah, I cannot imagine. I cannot remember the last day we had blue skies.
Well, you know what? I'm going to jump in. Ask the listeners, if you have blue skies as you're listening to this podcast, please snap a pic and send it directly to Christine.
I need it.
Via our Instagram at FOFPodOfficial or
through our email, which is FOFPodOfficial@gmail.com.
I feel like that's a lot to write an email for.
Yeah.
So if you're there, just tell us what your week would be called if it was an episode of Friends.
Yeah, please do. Love to hear.
Super fun.
So, Ciara, are you ready for this episode?
I am indeed. Let's get started.
Let's go.
So this week we'll be discussing Season 1, Episode 22, the one with the Ick Factor. Originally aired on May 4th, 1995, this episode was written by Alexa Young and directed by Robbie Benson.
And in addition to our regular cast, we only have one extra actor, and it is Stan Kurtz as young Ethan.
Well, we do. I also saw that there were some additional guest cast members, but they were the people around the water fountain and they didn't have names in the credits. So we do appreciate them in this episode, but they didn't quite make the ranking of a guest special star.
Yeah, shame.
But what is special about this week is that we are moving back up in the ratings. This episode was ranked as 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
8.1.
That's
good. Yeah, that's good, but this is equally as good as the one from last week.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't agree. That was 7.6,
I think.
6? So 7.6. I was thinking 6. I was like, what? No, okay. So yeah, no. But I'm just thinking this episode and that episode was kind of similar. So that should have also have gotten an 8.1.
Well, that's good. You think this episode is great, and we're going to talk all about it today.
Yeah, for sure.
Christine, would you mind giving us a brief overview of the episode?
Of course. So in this episode, Monica gets a shock when she finds out her boyfriend's real age. Chandler discovers his colleagues don't really like him. And Rachel starts having some saucy dreams. That was awful.
Christine, I just want to point out before you go against me at the end, there are 3 storylines.
Yes, there are 3 storylines. I see it now. I take it all back, all right?
I take it all back. Well, I do not take back this next Friends fact for you.
Okay.
So, of course, in this episode, Monica finds out that she's dating a much younger guy. Some people might call her a cougar in that case. And later in her career, Courtney Cox would then go on to play a cougar in the show Cougar Town.
Okay, but that sounds like there's a whole town filled of cougars, so...
That's a good question. I
Nothing
feel like
special?
I watched one episode of this.
I have never heard of it.
Wow.
But yeah, there's
More
no
things
surprise there.
To add to your list.
I know. I will, one day. So, this episode begins with Rachel revealing she had a spicy dream involving Chandler and the central perk table.
You know what? I feel like you could not force that information out of me.
No.
If I had a spicy dream about one of my friends, which I think I'm proud to say has not happened, I would not go around just telling them.
I would take it to my grave. I'm like, that's just awkward. Why would you tell someone that you had like, ooh, saucy, sexy dream? No, it's just awkward.
Also, do you know what? I thought that this would plant ideas in Chandler's mind. Oh, yeah,
How?
because he already had it with the one with the boobies.
Yeah.
And he couldn't stop staring at Rachel. So.
That's true. So now he keeps nagging
Now
her
he's
about
going to
that.
think,
Ooh.
yeah. Well, I did appreciate Ross's comment in this when they were talking about the saucy dream. And he was like, I love it when we share.
Yeah, I know. But I also really loved how dramatically Ross got mad.
Yeah.
And also just the thing, you always see those skits online where the girlfriend gets mad at the boyfriend because she had a dream about him cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets mad in real life. And this was just the same. Because Ross says to Chandler, I can't believe you two had sex in her dream.
That's fair.
Yeah. So he's just acting like a I don't want to say it like a woman. No, he's just acting like a
girlfriend.
child. Yeah, like a jealous girlfriend, maybe. Yeah. But that was really funny how they kind of morphed that into Ross being mad and just the whole thing with the jealous girlfriend. Good, funny, creative. I loved it. Yes.
Well, we continue at Central Perk, where Phoebe puts herself forward for a new job, Ross programs his new pager, and Monica talks about her new toy boy.
Ooh. Well, the first thing I actually noticed, but later realized what it was, I was thinking, why is Ross reading such a tiny little book? But it was, of course, the little leaflet for the pager.
Oh, the instruction manual.
Yeah, but I was like, what is he reading? And first, he doesn't talk really about his pager. And so it took me a very, very long time to realize it was like just an information thing.
Good.
So I was like, oh, that's a really tiny book. Like, why are they doing that? But
well, I admit, at the start of this scene, I was just too distracted by Chandler lying on the table. I did enjoy his hello, Rachel.
Hello, Rachel, on the table, yeah.
I did laugh, and that doesn't happen too often. I laughed out loud. So, this episode has already hooked me in.
You never laugh?
Never laugh. No, at TV shows or movies, not really.
Also not because of Phoebe,
like
for example.
To keep my emotions in check.
I laugh out loud. My neighbors must hate me because I really laugh super loud. But also no Phoebe quotes make you laugh?
A chuckle, a gentle chuckle, or maybe like an internal chuckle. It's hard to get a real laugh out of me, unless you're the lovely Christine. In which case,
that's sweet. But then I'm kind of surprised that Chandler is the one that makes you laugh.
Well, in this case.
Yeah.
Usually Phoebe. And I did like her in this scene as well. I thought she was so excited. She's always so excited. And when she offers to be Chandler's assistant, receptionist, or whatever, she's up for anything.
Yeah, she is. She's very cute. But I think last time we spoke about how the guys sometimes have very disgusting comments. Mm-hmm. Like they wouldn't do well in the current day and age.
Yeah.
And again here as well, Joey made a comment. Phoebe says, "Can you see me operating a drill press?" And Joey says, "I don't know. What are you wearing?"
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No.
I also found that.
And now I'm really noticing that because we of course talked about it last episode, and now I'm really like, oh, that's true. So it's making me like it less.
Well, I hope that but I feel like this podcast is in some ways helping you enjoy the series more. For example, with our beautiful Katie/Marcel the monkey.
That's true.
But I hope it's not going to ruin it for you.
No, of course not. No. But it does show me different ways of looking at it, like deeper in a way, and just comparing it to the current day and age and how we have certain rules, or how do you say that? Like I don't know, but it's just
societal norms.
Yeah, societal norms. That's the one. Yeah, that's just different, and it's okay. But I still love it, of course.
Aww.
Always has a special place in my heart.
Well, Joey aside, I have respect for the other guys in this scene. I liked Chandler. He also, when Phoebe was offering to do the job, said, I don't know if it's your kind of thing. It involves a lot of being normal.
Yeah, because he often says to Phoebe, like, she's an alien or something.
Yeah.
Like, did your mothership call? Or I don't know. He says something similar to that. Yeah, it's funny.
And what did you think about Monica and her new toy boy?
Well, it is wrong that you lie. Yeah, of course, she thought he was, I think, 21.
Yeah, a senior in college.
So then her being 26 isn't that bad?
No, I didn't think that it was the worst thing in the world. Maybe it's because also the stage of life. I think, like, once you're out of the education system and you're in the real world, then it's different. But I feel like, being in school or university is such a specific time in life that you do have completely different experiences. So maybe there's less that they could connect on. Yeah, exactly. So
I'm happy for her, but he's in college, and she's of course working. So that's Or maybe did she say that she was working, or she was 22? So maybe she didn't even say. She
we didn't get the backstory on that. No.
Well, anyway, it was wrong for her to lie. But if she really liked the guy, I don't know. It's would you do it to if you liked a guy very much and he was younger, like way younger?
If he was still I'm a lot older than Monica is in this episode, so I think it would be different. But if I was 26, I think it would also just be difficult. You know, you wouldn't have the same life experiences.
No, true.
He would be talking maybe about like studying or frat parties or whatever.
God, yeah.
I think I would just be in a different space. And then also, you know, you just have different schedules. Like, you would work 9 to 5 and that person would work or study, I hope some. Who knows when.
Yeah, but true. But if I look back at me being 21, I was such a child. Honestly, like, I've grown so much over the years, and then to have someone who's 26, if I had in a weird world where I would have a relationship with myself at 21, it would be
that got way weirder than I expected.
But I mean, like, that person would be so different from me now, you know? Like you said, they're a whole different way of thinking and view of the world, and that would just not work, I think.
Okay, good to know that you wouldn't date yourself at 21.
No, please no.
Well, I do have another friend's fact for you, and so Monica is indeed supposed to be 26 in this episode.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox was actually 31 by the time this episode aired. So.
I would have guessed she was 31-ish because she does not look 26.
You say that from your current point of view.
Yeah, but also maybe that's also just because the way how she dresses. It's too mature in a kind of pantsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's the 90s, baby.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really know that fashion very well, so I was a baby. So no. I wouldn't say she was 26. But
she wasn't.
No, I know. So it's all good, actually. It's all good.
All good.
So next up, it's Phoebe's first day on the job as Chandler's receptionist, but things aren't going so well.
I'm glad that you were talking there about Monica's outfit, because I want to talk about Phoebe's in this one. I thought she looked so cute in her work outfit. Like, I like the idea that she has somewhere, her closet is probably full of regular Phoebe clothes, and then somewhere in the back she's got like, oh, this is for my big corporate job.
Yeah, some fancy clothes. Also the earrings, like super big earrings, and her hair in a certain way. She looked very chic.
Yeah, and taking the earring out to answer the phone call.
I love her.
Perfect.
Her phone voice.
Oh my god, brilliant. I thought it sounded so much like Jennifer Coolidge. Christine stares at me blankly.
I don't know who that is.
You have definitely heard her voice, and I wish I could do it. You look like the 4th of July.
I still have no clue. I have no clue, but I love it. Do it again.
I would love to. But when she at the end was like, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, I loved it.
I thought it was fantastic. I hope she speaks like that all the time.
I hope so. But there are I know people who have a different phone voice than, or like a different voice when they talk to grown-ups and to me, I guess.
To children.
I guess so, but
it's a good Christine.
No, but just the way she talks, it's just, to grown-ups she talks a bit more like, oh, hi, mama. Okay. I don't know, I cannot explain it very well, but there's a difference between just voices to different groups of people, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to be very conscious of the next time I call you on the phone. Maybe I have a podcast
listening.
Voice. What do you guys think?
Do I have I don't think I have you. No, you sound like this always.
Ah.
It's good. It's good. Actually, it's good.
Thank you.
Do I have a podcast voice?
No comment. No, I think this is standard Christine. Although, as we have established, you may say certain words more when you're recording the podcast than others.
Yeah,
bonus points for anyone who can drop us a comment or a message. What phrases does Christine use at least 3 times in every single episode? I will single-handedly send my McDonald's Friends figurine to whoever is the first to tell me what phrases Christine.
I know it is very clear, I think.
No spoilers. But given that Phoebe and Chandler are now working together, do you know what? I was thinking, I think it's fun to work with your friends.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
It's
you
cool.
have a good rapport, you enjoy going to the office to see them. But I'm wondering whether it's different in this case because it's working for them.
Oh, right. Yeah, that shifts the dynamic, definitely. Because then he has to tell her, like, you cannot do this, you have to do this, blah, blah. So I wouldn't know if I would be comfortable with that.
No, and I think it would also change the way other people look at you. Like if you're chummy with your boss, maybe they have a different perception of you as well.
It gives off the wrong idea. Yeah. I do understand. But it's just a temp job for Phoebe, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think the only solution is that we become co-CEOs of the podcast.
Aren't we already?
I'd love to see that in writing. Well, before Christine gets too suspicious, we move on to Monica and Rachel's, where Monica starts to stress that tonight might be the big night for her and Ethan. Meanwhile, Ross keeps getting wrong number calls on his pager, and Chandler finds out his co-workers don't really like him at all. There's a lot going on
There is a lot going on. But the first things I noticed was that the croutons, I know Monica is making a salad for young Ethan, and the croutons are super big. Did you see that?
I thought they were like crisps or chips to begin with.
Oh no, I did recognize that they were croutons, but they were just...
Christine has an eye for croutons.
Yes, I love my croutons. But normally they are like, I don't know, maybe half centimeters, maybe less even. But this was a solid 1 or 2 centimeters.
We need to remember, this was the 90s. We actually don't have any proof of what croutons look like in the 90s.
Yeah, we do experience a lot of shrinkflation nowadays. So.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know, but that it doesn't seem like a fun or a nice way to eat them because it's too big.
Just like a mouthful of crouton.
Yeah, and it just hurts your mouth. like the roof of your mouth. Those things are crispy.
This is more than I thought we were going to talk about croutons.
I'm sorry. I'm in a yappy...
I'm very passionate about croutons.
Yeah, I'm in a yappy mood today, I guess.
Buckle in, guys. There's a lot more where that came from. But I think it's cute that she's making all the effort for this special night. You know, I think especially because if it is your first time or with anyone, or if it's a special night in general with somebody that you care about, it's so nice that you put in effort. You know, she wants to make him feel like she likes him and that she wants it to be a good night for both of them.
Yeah, so. I agree. And how nervous she was. Yeah. And she shaved her legs and just very cute.
And she shaved her legs.
Yeah, no, just cute, adorable.
Not cute, however, Ross's pager.
No. I'm not even sure how pages work. Do you know how they work? Because you can text them as well, as we learn later. And I just don't know. You call a number and then the person gets a message?
Because back in the day, they used to have landlines, so you couldn't bring them around. So if somebody called, you would not find out that they called. Yeah, unless you had a pager, which would tell you they had phoned your landline. And then you can go to your landline and call them back.
But then how does it work with the texting? Because later we learn that Carol texts. They have 911.
They have a screen.
But how does Carol do that? Because she calls. And how does she say 911? Or does she say 911?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, I don't know how it works. I'm just curious.
Okay, I'll buy you a pager for next
episode.
I love that. I'm sure I promised to get you a lot of things on this podcast. Someone should be keeping note. Yeah. And it should not be Christine.
And you never deliver.
But I think it's kind of Ross's fault that he's getting all of these unusual calls. Like, okay, you could have chosen, I assume, from a number of codes.
Yeah.
And he went for 5'5" Jimbo. Which, why would you go for Jimbo anyway? Why not 5'5" Rossi?
I was going to say Rosso.
Rosso, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't know. I have no good explanation why I would choose Jimbo.
Yours is easy. You just be 5'5" Chris. Which
5'5"
is probably
Chris?
already taken. Yeah.
Oh, I will go Shumi.
That's too many letters.
Shoom.
Shoom. Great. I'll page you right after this.
And you'll be Murph.
Thank you.
And Murph.
I'm glad that we have that clarified. But then after this, Phoebe and Chandler rock up on the scene. I immediately was enamored by... I just like Phoebe's vibe in this episode. I liked all her rings in this scene.
Oh,
she
yeah.
had them like all over her fingers. There were some big ones, like
they get back from the office, right? Yeah, that's the one.
Did she have them in the office? I don't remember.
I don't know. I only remember the earrings, but it could be. But yeah, she always wears a lot of rings.
Yeah, but these ones were particularly cute.
Okay.
What's your jewelry situation, Christine?
I sometimes wear jewelry, but not often. I do have piercings in my ears, like the holes in my ears. But
I think most people have holes in their ears, Christine.
Yeah, okay, with piercing things, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I never wear them, and I also rarely wear like necklaces or rings because I just don't like the feeling of them.
It's because you're beautiful as you are, Christine.
Oh, thank you. But what about you? Do you wear rings? You wear rings, right?
Oh yeah, all the time. I always wear the same jewelry unless it's a very special occasion. But I'm like, this is what I wear every single day. So I have permanent anklets on my ankle. I've got there's tons. I don't even know how many.
Wow.
And then the same for my wrist. I have things that I can't take off. And then I wear my rings, my watch, my necklace, my earrings. So I'm usually pretty decked out, but with stuff that I never change.
Yeah.
And definitely not as bold jewelry as Phoebe.
But that fits with Phoebe. But do you shower in your jewelry?
Do you shower?
No, sorry.
I do shower. Thank you for asking.
No, in your rings and in your wearing.
No. Everything that I can take off, I take off. And then, the other ones are fabric, so...
Yeah, okay. But that's my whole issue. I try to wear them, but once I take them off, I just never put them on again. So I just don't have the memory to be like, oh, I need to put on my necklace, or... I just don't do it.
We'll never see Christine all decked out.
Sad.
Maybe someday.
But I am pretty enough as is.
I know.
Oh God, no. I will cut it out.
Oh no, that is staying in.
Okay.
But I noticed what I think is a goof in this scene as well. Or it just didn't make sense to me. So Phoebe and Chandler walk in.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they have cups of coffee in their hands. And they did not order them. Chandler in particular did definitely not go to the counter.
Oh.
So he just had a cup that appeared from nowhere. Like, maybe because Phoebe was on that side, you could say she immediately poured herself. I don't know. It didn't make sense. So it was just there.
That's weird.
Yes.
Magical cups of coffee. And poor Chandler getting sad that people are making fun of him. His face when I think Phoebe said something like, they don't like you.
Yeah.
And his face then felt very genuine for me, that he was sad or shocked that they didn't like him.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of interesting and a bit two-faced, given the way that he treats other people.
Oh, for sure.
Can you really be surprised that people don't like you when you're kind of rude to them all the time?
That is true, because he constantly makes annoying comments to the friends.
Oh, yeah.
So it's actually, most of the time, those people just don't notice that they're mean, or they.
Yeah,
they
I think there's a fine line
mean.
Between sarcasm and dry humor and being mean. So Chandler sometimes goes on the wrong side of that line.
For sure, yeah.
But I will say, I do not think that Ross's impression of Chandler was very good in this scene.
No, I actually didn't like Joey's one.
Oh yeah,
my scone. I didn't really see there's a volume difference in there, or like a tone difference, and I didn't see that in that one. The scone,
work
my
on
scone.
It. Just like I have. What was the accent I was doing earlier? Did we remember?
You were doing Australian, but I was way back. I don't know. No, the girl, the Phoebe phone.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Coolidge.
I need to work on that one.
Yeah.
Or else Jennifer will not be very impressed with me. Both Jennifers. Jennifer Coolidge and our good friend Jenny A.
Jenny A.
Jenny A.
On the block. No. But anyways, back at the apartment, Monica and Ethan get ready for their first time before Ethan reveals that it will actually be his first time.
Ooh. Well,
Saucy.
I'm interested that you said Monica does not look her age that
No.
she's supposed to be. I thought Ethan did not at all look 22. He looked much older than 22 for me.
Yeah? No, I wouldn't say so. He did have wrinkles. Do we know the age of the actor? Oh no,
I do indeed.
Yeah, tell me, please.
Well, Friends fact, the actor who played young Ethan, Stan Kirsch, was almost 27 at the time this aired, meaning that he was actually a year older than Jennifer Aniston and Matthew Perry, both of whom were born in 1969.
But I wouldn't say he looked 27.
No?
No. I would say 21.
Oh, okay.
For real, yeah.
We have different perceptions of age then.
I guess so, yeah. But Ethan is very cute though. I think he looked very just like a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we like nice guys.
Very
around
soft,
here.
sweet, very loving towards Monica. Just they would be a good match if, the age difference wasn't that big.
Yeah,
But,
I thought this whole scene, both of them were just like so cute and sweet.
Yeah,
like Monica
nervous.
saying, unless you want to stay over, I mean, I'm going to. So.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That was really cute. And also the whole gunpoint thing that Ethan says.
Yeah.
Like, why would people go to gunpoint?
Makes sense.
No. Okay, it does make sense as a child, of course. But yeah, gunpoint also kind of reveals what's going on, right? Gunpoint. I don't know. Anyways, that was a cute moment for Ethan.
Yeah.
That made me like him more.
Yeah, and also when he was like, I've kind of been waiting for the right person. I think that's cute.
Yeah,
and
that's
the fact
cute.
that he specifies that right person is Monica.
Yeah.
My heart did melt a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. He's a very cute guy. But then, of course, we move on to when the actual deed has happened.
The deed is done.
The deed is done. Did you notice that the Monica has next to her bed, she has tables and lights, and there were like fabric over the lights.
Ooh.
And I don't know why
mood lighting. 100% mood lighting.
But like, why would you have just a regular light with
a lampshade?
a lampshade and then put even more fabric over that?
Mood lighting, Christine.
But then
And
just
fire
buy
hazard.
yeah, fire hazard, and just buy a different light.
You tell Monica that.
Yeah. I just didn't understand. They looked very as if she didn't live there. You know, when they put in the movies, when they put the blankets, the sheets over furniture, it looked like that.
Yeah.
But I guess, mood lighting might also be a good reason.
Well, I will turn around what you said about Ethan looking 21, fine. And then we find out he's actually a senior in high school, 17.
Yeah.
You cannot argue he does not look 17.
He does. Wait, what's the argument now? Does he look 17 or no?
He does not look 17.
No, of course not. He has a lot of chest hair.
Yeah, well, the Americans, I feel like, have a different diet and it makes them mature quicker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, that's why some Americans are bulkier and football players at high school when we look like
okay, for
babies.
Sure. Yeah, but I agree. He did not look 17. I would, like I said, I would think he was 21. A senior in college.
Well, lucky for Monica, friends fact, she did not actually do anything illegal by sleeping with a 17-year-old because 17 is the age of consent in New York.
Okay, good. What I did really like as a good add-on, when Monica is freaking out about that he is 17 and too young, you can also hear sirens in the background just from outside. No. So it's just funny. Like, they did it on purpose, of course, but it's just that
really?
I think so, because she talks about how it made her a felon in however many
46 states or something.
Yeah, and then you hear the sirens in the back, like, they're coming. No,
that's clever. I didn't notice that.
That was a really fun, little extra that I liked.
Indeed. Well, moving on, Rachel reveals yet another of her saucy dreams, this time with even more players, and the gang picks on Monica for hooking up with someone younger than her. I once again in love with Phoebe's outfit. I really liked her jacket in this one. It had like sequins on it, and her hair looked so soft and shiny. So Phoebe was my fashion icon in today's episode.
I don't remember what she was wearing. It's like a black hole. I don't know, but I believe you when you say that it looked nice.
Thank you. I'm glad. But I did feel a bit sorry for Ross in this episode when Rachel was revealing her new saucy dream. Did you see how excited or how carefully he was listening when Rachel said that Chandler was not the only one there in this scene?
And then Ross got excited, right? Ross got excited, yeah. But then, of course, it turns out to be Joey. Joey
was there too.
And then Ross gets a little desperate, saying like, wasn't anyone else there? Maybe someone handing out mints?
I did find that funny.
Yeah? Oh, I was like, come on, Ross. It's weird. Don't go there. Just no.
He's just happy to be involved in any way he can be.
Yeah, he wants to be involved for sure. So that's why he also tried. But yeah.
Yeah,
it's a little weird if you want to be in someone's sex dream if they don't know that. Yeah, well, Rachel of course knew that he liked her by this point because they had the. No. I am confusing myself. You know why? Because I already looked ahead.
Christine!
And a whole bunch of things happened, and then I was in season 2, and then I skipped back to prepare for this podcast, and now I'm confused.
Guys, I quit. My co-host is not following the rules.
I needed it, all right. You know, in the first episode, I said that Friends was very much a comfort series for me. I just needed a little bit of comfort.
And I have given you 400 things that you could have watched.
I know, but nothing compares to Friends.
Wow.
I'm so
She's
sorry.
leaving me behind in the dust. We're not fast enough for her.
That's why I was confused about this thing. But then, of course,
No, I'm not finished with this. I'm going to put a story on our Instagram and see, is Christine the villain for moving on with Friends without me? We'll find out. We'll find out what the people think. You know what my vote is.
I am so sorry. I know. I got confused. I needed just a little bit more Friends.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks is too little for me.
Okay.
I need to fill the void in my soul.
Yeah, I'm just let me get some tissues to wipe away these tears.
I'm so sorry. No, but to get back to the scene, it's just weird that Ross wants to be in a sex dream if there's nothing going on between them.
Yeah,
you know, and he's like, oh, I want to be there. Let me be in your sex dream.
Well, he didn't necessarily say that, and he didn't specify that it was him. He wanted. I mean, it's implied. But maybe he just wanted to find if there was anyone else handing out mints.
I don't know. Just the fishing for it seemed weird.
But that's very Ross.
It is very Ross. He is very desperate.
And it did make me laugh, as did when Rachel revealed that there were times when she wasn't even involved. I thought that was very funny because she knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah. And then the way Joey and Chandler look at each other.
Ridiculous.
Funny, but cool.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, of course, Monica comes in with her huge Walkman.
Oh, yeah.
So 90s. Mm-hmm. Coming back from her run with her Nike top. Just so 90s with her Walkman.
But I felt like that part of the scene was a bit of a waste of time. Like, it didn't add anything to have them screaming at Monica because she couldn't hear them.
But how does it continue? I already forgot. I'm so sorry.
Nothing. They just get her attention and then say Ethan called.
Oh, and then she said like, oh.
Sorry, what did she say?
Like, oh. I don't know what she says.
Yeah, but I think the thing about like not being able to hear the gang it was just a waste of 20 seconds for me. But alas, 20 seconds in an otherwise good 22 minutes is fine for me. Mm-hmm. And we did get another iconic Phoebe moment when she stands up to leave the room and then says, whoa, a head rush. Yeah. One more and then I have to go.
That is so Phoebe.
So Phoebe. And that's brilliant writing because who thought like, you know what, Phoebe would really enjoy getting head rush and almost fainting. I'm like, yeah, okay, you got me. So.
She would for sure do weed or something. Right? To be honest, let's be honest here.
Do weed.
How do you say it then? Smoke weed. Do drugs,
every day.
do weed.
That's what Christine is not doing
No.
as we speak. Which
My
I'm
parents
very-
listen to this, all right? No.
Hi, Dad.
No, but if there would be one person who would do drugs, it would be Phoebe.
Good to know.
Yeah. So we continue at Central Perk, where Ethan comes to try and convince Monica that they're actually great together, but unfortunately she already caught the ick.
Well, before we get into Monica and Ethan, I just have to say, I want to make a note that Rachel had yet another cute apron in this. So they're pulling out all the stops on the fashion today.
Can you describe it? 'Cause
No.
Oh.
Cute apron.
Oh, that's all you wrote down.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember what it looked like. So
Well, when you're back rewatching Friends for the 57th time before we get on to season 2.
Oopsie.
And I also appreciated how she really tried to give Monica and Ethan some space, you know,
Yeah.
bringing the boys to check out the new hand dryers in the bathroom. Good job.
Yeah, did you guys check out those new hand dryers in the bathroom? And then also the boys are like, oh, you really? They're here? They're here?
Yeah, that's
That's
true
cute.
friendship. I thought
Yeah.
that was really cute.
That's really cute. And here again, I did really like Ethan and Monica.
Mm.
I mean, of course, now we know that Ethan is actually 17. And it's definitely a
Icky.
little icky. Yeah, for sure. But he does... I mean, it takes effort. Nowadays, you would see no one who goes to the coffee shop where you know that someone often is who you like. Nowadays, no one, no boy, no girl will do that.
Aw, what a
It's a
world we
shame.
live in.
Yes, I wish I was born in the night. No,
You were born in the 90s.
I know. I wish I lived in my teenage years in the 90s.
But then we wouldn't be recording this podcast.
That's
So,
true.
Remember,
I guess.
Remember. Yeah, I thought they were cute as well. But I thought they both fall very fast. Like, both of them in this episode imply that they are in love with the other one.
Yeah, but they have been dating for a while, I think, right?
Yeah? But
At
they just
least-
had their first time.
Yeah, that's true. But in the beginning of the episode, we learn that, or at least someone says, you have been dating this guy since his first semester or something.
Yeah.
So I guess it must have been a couple months, 2 months, 3 months.
Do
So-
we know what time of year it is?
No. So yeah, that's actually not a great argument. So I don't know, but I thought my experience was that they were seeing each other for like 2 months, 3 months.
Okay.
So I guess then it is kind of reasonable to already love each other.
Oh,
Ish.
Oh, Christine, the romantic at heart.
Yes, very. But no, do you think it's too fast?
Well, it depends how long they've been together. But this is the first time we're seeing them.
Yeah, true. But if Ethan was the same age, which he actually is, but anyways, I would see them together. I think they're very cute.
That would be cute. And I will say I'm still waiting for us to have a love interest who, aside from Paolo, lasts more than one episode. I'm like, come on guys, let me get excited about a couple because we haven't had any.
But I know who that is.
Hey.
I'm not going to spoil anything. I just want to say that it will still be a while.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, something to look forward to then.
For sure, yeah.
So at Chandler's office, his employees are making fun of him by the water fountain, so he decides to have his fun of his own. And back at the apartment, Ross finally gets what he wanted.
Oh, right. The saucy dream.
The saucy dream. But first, Chandler and Phoebe.
At the office with their lovely friends. I think it's just mean. These are grown-up people. They work full-time, and then they go and kind of make fun of their boss.
Yeah, I would report that to HR.
Yeah, that's just not, at least in my experience, that doesn't really happen, hopefully. I think that's just such a childish thing to do, right? Or no?
No, I fully agree with you. I do. But I thought Phoebe was a good employee and friend in this scene.
Yeah.
And she seems to actually be doing a good job as the receptionist. You know, she knows the names of the people at the water fountain. So that's at least something.
She can rat them out.
And she can rat them out, yeah.
Yeah, no. And I actually also saw something, or at least maybe it's new or just appeared now in Chandler's office. It's the kind of like a handle but of a dinosaur. Very bright green in the background.
A handle? Of
a handle.
Oh!
You stick your hand in it
like
and
a puppet?
Yeah, a puppet, sorry.
Ah! I want to say I've seen something to do with a T-Rex before.
Yeah, but it wasn't a handle. Or a
I love how
puppet,
you say
sorry.
hand doll. That's a wonderful Dutch translation right there.
No? How do we call it? A handpop? No, I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. But I saw that thing and I was like, oh, that's new because it was just bright green.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it was already there because Chandler does have a lot of random stuff in his office.
Well, let me know on your next rewatch of Friends.
Yeah.
And I will drop that. But moving on to the Ross and Rachel saucy dream time. First question is, why is Rachel sleeping with her feet on Ross? Like, that's not how she... I would assume she didn't get into that position before falling asleep because that seems a weird way. I would think head to lap is more...
That's more reasonable,
standard.
Yeah. And she's wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Right? Did you see the shoes?
I did see the shoes.
And I'm like, why is she wearing shoes? Maybe that's why her shoes are on Ross because she doesn't want her shoes on the couch. So therefore
she
she's
should
like...
probably take her shoes off.
Yeah, she does, but...
Or maybe the shoes are the thing that, you know, spurs the saucy dream. Who knows? Could
okay.
be.
But there's one thing that annoys me every time I watch this scene is the blanket with all the holes.
Yeah, it does not seem like it would do a good job
No.
at all.
It is very raggedy.
Raggedy, indeed.
Yeah.
Intentionally raggedy, I feel like.
Because they're poor? Or
No, I mean, like, the blanket is supposed to it was made to have holes.
no, this just looks like it's falling apart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To
Like
me,
big
it looks
big holes.
hand woven to have holes in it.
I don't know, it looks
But,
weird. It doesn't look like a very nice blanket to have.
It doesn't look very warm anyway. But I thought, yes, it was funny when Rachel started mumbling in her sleep, the way Ross spins around so quickly.
Yeah.
She's like, sorry, what did you say?
And then dancing on the table.
He loves to get up on tables.
Yeah, he really does. Like everyone in this scene, in this episode,
Likes to stand on tables.
Yeah, and Chandler sitting on the table, and later also his feet on the couch in Central Park. So it's everywhere.
No decorum whatsoever.
No manners.
Well, I know I said a little earlier that I'm waiting for like a proper couple to be established for more than a few episodes, but I will say I do like how slow burn this romance has been.
Oh, it's so slow burn.
It is very, very slow burn.
It is so slow burn.
It's not. I feel like it's nice how in every episode we get like a little
more.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
It helps to build the realism. I think it will make more sense when/if they were to get together.
Yeah, okay, that I agree on, yeah, for sure. But anyways, this episode ends with Ross trying to get everyone out so they can go to the hospital for the birth of his child.
Well, it certainly was a challenge for him to get everybody out into the hall and down the stairs. I was struggling to follow along myself. I was wondering, like, what was Chandler trying to show when he said, "Hey, Ross, look what I've got going on here"?
I don't know.
I don't know, his outfit? I'm not really sure.
I have no idea.
His little two-step?
I have no idea. I didn't catch that. I did love that Rachel's coming out doing her makeup and Joey's of course in the fridge.
Yeah.
Because Ross says...
Well, Joey makes sense for me, but Rachel, that didn't make sense when she was like trying to gussy herself up so she could look nice for the doctors.
Yeah, she likes doctors.
But she was just about to hook up with Ross. Like, if the pager had not happened, the way they were looking at each other, Christine.
No.
She had her hand on his chest.
Oh gosh.
I saw it in her eyes. And now she's just like, nope, forget it.
Forget it. She woke up. She was just in the dream with Ross and it was all saucy and stuff. Steamy. And then she woke up and she was like, oh my god. And now she's fully awake and she's like, Ross. Ugh, Ross.
So where is Phoebe in all of this?
I guess she isn't here. She doesn't live there.
Well, I hope somebody notified her that she has to be at the hospital.
I think so.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Yeah, for sure.
Episode. Christine already knows.
Yeah, I know. I already know. I know. But finally, this scene, of course, ends that Ross realizes that he's going to be a baby daddy.
A baby daddy. I think other people might call that father.
He's going to be a father. And then he kind of like freezes. And then the whole gang comes back to say like, oh, come. And I love how Rachel says, Rossi, like a little cat. Trying to gusher him to the cab.
Gusher, great word.
No?
Usher.
Gusher is candy, I think.
Yeah. I love these moments. But yeah, I'm excited that the baby is coming. We've been leading up to this all season. So come on, let's get to the final 2 episodes and then see
the
what
final
happens.
2 already. It's going by so fast.
Oh, yes.
I
We
think-
only started this in January.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm saying it took us a whole year to do one season.
It did. And I've enjoyed every minute. And I would say something similar about this episode. I did think that it was a good episode. It was, I laughed out loud at some points during the episode.
Yeah.
I wait for a love interest to come along who sticks around.
Mm-hmm.
And I also cannot believe that we are almost at the end. So more episodes. Let's keep going.
Yes, and I cannot wait to see when Gunther finally makes his appearance.
As a credited appearance.
Yeah, because or like speaks his first words, because we still haven't seen him. And I was thinking that we would have seen him by now, to be honest, but still nothing. So I am very curious to see when he will show up finally.
And justice for the other waitress.
Yeah, for sure. I have no idea what her name is.
She gets her one line at some point during this season.
Who knows? But yes, overall, I enjoyed it. It deserves the 8.1. Yeah, I think. And just an overall good episode. I know the 3 storylines now.
Woo!
You've taught me well. So yeah, I enjoyed it very much. So that brings us to the end of this episode. I really enjoyed it. I had fun. I laughed a lot. I yapped a lot. I really did. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
I certainly enjoyed it too, and I hope you will all join us next time, where we'll be chatting about Season 1, Episode 23, the one with the birth.
Ooh, I wonder what that is about.
Yeah.
I have no idea, no clue.
Well, I have an extra incentive to tune in next time, because perhaps we will be doing our review of tonight's exciting McDonald's experience.
Yes.
Cannot wait for that. And I'm curious, actually, because recently I saw a trailer for Friends, the musical parody on the West End.
What is the West End?
In London.
Oh,
like
in London.
Broadway for London.
And was it any good, or?
It looked interesting.
Okay.
I feel like you and I could do a proper review of that. But I'm curious if anybody else, has that appeared on your feeds? Have you watched the trailer? What do you think about the idea of any kind of Friends musical play or remake?
I'm not sure if I could handle different faces. You know? Because I'm very much used to Monica looking like Monica and Rachel like Rachel. Not like Phoebe, sorry. But just but I'm curious to see. I am in for reviewing that musical for sure.
Great. Trip to London,
yes.
We're coming for you. But if anyone else wants to leave their 2 cents on Friends the musical, Friends the play, Friends the anything, you know where you can find us on Instagram at FOFPodOfficial or
through our email, which is FOFPodOfficial@gmail.com.
Indeed. And of course, if you're enjoying the podcast, don't forget to follow or subscribe wherever you listen, and leaving us a rating or review really does help others to leave the show. So thanks to everyone who's already done that.
Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Until then, take care, and I'll just say, anyone got some mints?
No.
See you next time.
Bye.